Hey guys, Coach Travis here. As you know, we have a referral contest going on right now. But before I get into that, I want to talk to you guys about my favorite restaurant. This is a place I probably go to 3 to 4, sometimes 5 times a week. And I've never talked about it before really to a lot of people. I don't tell a lot of people about it. But the name of the restaurant, I'll tell you now, is called Seasons Harvest. It's right down the street. If you're at the school basically and you take Grant, headed away from the school, you go down just quarter mile. It's right there on the left. It's in a little house-looking area, and it's a great place to eat. It's 100% organic. It's super healthy, delicious food. We go there all the time. And I was thinking about it. I was kind of hesitant to actually tell you about it, and the reason why is because it's a restaurant that I go to. I go there with my brother. I go there with a few friends, but it's kind of like my place. It's kind of like not really like a secret, but in a way I don't want everybody to know because it's like special to me. And when I thought about it, I was like, well, I mean, this is a place that's healthy. A lot of people would enjoy it, and so why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I tell everybody about it? But that's just it. I didn't tell that many people about it until right now. And when it comes to referrals, like, trying to tell your friends or family or get them involved in the martial arts that you're doing or the same program, a lot of times we do the same thing. It's like our special thing, whether you do jiu-jitsu or Muay Thai or judo or, whatever style you practice, that's like your special thing. And a lot of people actually don't, tell everybody, or they might mention what they do, but they don't go out of their way to try to encourage their friends or family to come in. And the reason why is because if, your friends and family come in, they're doing, what you're doing, suddenly you kind of lose that allure. It's not as special to you. Kind of like with the restaurant. I feel like, I go there and it's like a special place. And if suddenly a lot of people started going there, it might not feel quite as special. Although the value of the food and the quality of service isn't going to change, but I might feel like, well, it's not quite as unique anymore because everybody knows about it. And that happens a lot of times with referring people to martial arts, jiu-jitsu or Muay Thai. Like for me, jiu-jitsu is my thing. What if I tell everybody about it and then everybody does jiu-jitsu and now I'm not the special one that does jiu-jitsu because my friends are doing it with me, right? But I want you to put that in perspective and think about it like this, okay? So if you're a student, you've been training at the school for a little while now, and I don't know how you came to the school exactly. Maybe you found us online. Maybe you were referred, actually. Maybe, it was word of mouth, some other advertisement, whatever it was, you found the school. And if you've been training for a while, then you've probably seen the benefits, not just in your skill, but in your health, your overall fitness, your energy level, all the benefits that come along with training in our program. Now, I want you to imagine, however you heard about us or however you found the school, okay, wipe that clean and imagine that you were referred by a friend. And I want you to think about, put yourself in that friend's shoes. They had a choice whether they tell you about it and try to convince you to come in or not. Now, in hindsight, or looking back, are you glad that they did that? Remember, imagine that that's what happened. That's why you're at the school, because someone refers you. Are you happy that they did that? Or do you wish that they never would have told you, and you never would have found our school, and you never would have joined, and martial arts never became a part of your life? Because the truth is, there are people that that will never hear about our school besides hearing it from you. They may not be interested in it right now. They may not be looking for it. But they may benefit even more than you or anyone else that you could imagine from what we have to offer, whether they need to lose weight, whether they need to get in shape, whether they need to make new friends, whether they're, depressed, lonely, whatever it is. I mean, you wouldn't believe the stories that I hear from people, the benefits that they get from martial arts. It's not just learning how to fight. I mean, it goes so much more than that. And so when you think about it, if you're kind of like, I don't want to refer, this is my thing, I don't want to tell anyone, I want you to flip the role and imagine if you were in their shoes before you heard about the school and you never heard about the school, and the only way, imagine it's like this make-believe world, the only way you could possibly hear about our program, because for many people, this is the only way that they will hear about it, is from a friend or family member or loved one. Wouldn't you be happy that they told you about it, that they invited you to come in, that they referred you to try out the program? Because that's all you're doing. You're just simply inviting them in to try it out. If they like it, they join up, you to train with your buddies. If they don't like it, no hard feelings, they move on, and it's not for them. But I want you to understand that martial arts is something that can benefit everyone. Everybody knows. I know you know 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 10 people that could benefit. But at the very least, pick one. Bring in one person to try out the program. I promise you, you will not regret it. You're not going to lose that special feeling of being, being a martial artist. Okay, it's not like everyone you know is going to join. I mean, I'm saying bring in one person. And the other benefit is, I think I said this before, but when you have a friend or family member that does it alongside you, it's a special thing. For one, I feel like if it's a friend, you actually make that friendship a little tighter because you guys are training something together. They're doing something they may have never been exposed to before that is now, benefiting them and helping their life out, and you were the one that brought it to them. So whether you're interested in the contest or not, whether you want to try to win $1,000 or $1,500 credit to your tuition or $2,000 toward the pro shop or second place or the third place or whatever, or spin the wheel, or you don't care about spinning the wheel, whatever, keep that in mind when it comes to referral, okay? Don't keep this a secret. It's simply not something that any of us deserves to keep for ourselves. Martial arts are for everyone. Everyone has the right. Everyone should experience it, try it out, see if it's for them. And I know people have walked in, to the school just white as a ghost, terrified, not knowing what to expect, not thinking that this was going to work for them. And 6 months later, they're 40, 50 pounds lighter, happier than they've ever been, and actually, maybe competing in tournaments and just experiencing a level of happiness, and everything that goes along with the martial arts that they never would have experienced before, and probably never even dreamed that they would even have in their life. So keep that in mind. Tell your friends, tell your family members, bring them in, invite them in. Try to do it before mid-December when the contest ends. So hopefully, if you are interested, you can try to cash in on the $1,000, or the second place $500, third place $250. That's all I have to say in this video. It's getting late. I think it's about midnight right now. Time to go to bed. So look forward to seeing you in class, and hopefully right next to your best friend.